Yo guys, what's up, what's good? Trust me, I'm really happy to be in your faces again. Different approach to different stuff, and I'm trying to do something very different to you guys today. How do I say good morning to good afternoon? Whatever time you're watching this video, yeah, actually I just went out wrong. I didn't get it well where I got tonight. After the first good news today, the rest of it was good.
I'm alright.
I planned something different in my head actually, so my execution,
life happens.
Yeah, my execution was just bad, didn't work. But then you guys, I miss you guys so much. And thank you for doing what you do. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. That obviously I got right. Straight off, we'll talk about one guy, great to be one of the freshest guys we have in the industry. Talking about Zlatan Ibile. If I was Ibile, nobody would listen to my voice. Ibile! Nobody will still listen to my voice. Say it again. Ibile! I swear, no, that's it. Moving on, you can actually tell that Zlatan grew up as a street boy. Mm-hmm. Like one of those street folks and everything. How do you know? The fact that when you put a street boy somewhere, they can actually do almost everything. Zlatan can play good football. Zlatan does the bot challenge thing perfectly. Mm-hmm. Zlatan is like give him a role to act like when it comes to streets bad and everything. Yeah. So it's looking like this guy can do almost everything. I don't know. How do you think growing up in this now? So I was also some artists who grew up in the streets, yeah, and then they really did not turn up like doing those good music. But for Zlatan, how do you think the streets credibility in him affected his music kind of?
I think the streets OT is one thing that you can really not take away from anyone so far you have it. And the street OT has helped him to navigate well in his career. Because if you know where you are coming from, you don't suffer, you don't do many odds. You know, go once spend anyhow at a point where you're just making your money. True. But right now, Zlatan is at that level that he can spend as he wants because he knows that he has a large catalog of songs that definitely there will always be revenue at the end of the month, to withdraw from Apple Music, Spotify, Boomplay, YouTube, everything did there. So at all, money good day at the end of the month. And then aside from that, I'm sure he would also have a couple of investments, here and there that he must have, spent money on, while coming up. So it's just to show that okay, the street OT has given that guy, go use all your 10 and they chop. You go chop with 2. Keep the remaining 8.
Chop with 2, keep the remaining 8. And it was just like I said, we saw where he was at the recent movie, Lagos, amazing one for him, where he did an amazing job on that one. So that's
Germany Icebox!
Amazing one at a time that he did all of that. Moving on, we saw the last time Zlatan dropped a project. Yeah. An album was 2021.
Rest on the album.
Yeah, Rest on the album where he dropped a 12 track, which was that guy, Alubarika with Buju, Level, Shakur, Polongo, Egun, One Life, Money with Davido, Aleyi. Yeah, Aleyi. Father with Fino Flavor, Energy with Money and Seyi. Reson as an album. Reson. Yeah. Okay. Reson as an album at the time and looking at Zlatan's kind of song that he sings and everything. Do you think this album really portrayed him at the time when he dropped it?
Well, this album for me is actually a really, really good album. Like it has a lot of good songs in it. But then that there are things that at times good music doesn't become the biggest of songs. Yeah, like true. At times we have a lot of artists doing good, quality music in Nigeria that are not like in the mainstream. True. But then they are recognized, them. But a lot of songs, that guy was an amazing song, on the album. Like I love that guy. I love One Life. Money with Davido, another really, really dope song. Alubarika with Buju. Was really, really nice. Father with like a lot of nice, good songs. Actually, like aside from the normal Zlatan that we have, just like Aliko. That's like regular Zlatan that we have, like another new dimension. This album actually, he portrayed himself that guys I can actually really, really do this music beat. Like I know what I want to do if I want to do it, and that's what he has done on the album. And I think that I really loved and enjoyed playing the album as at the time it came out.
Anyway, let's drive back a bit here. for some reasons, at the time when Naira Marley came out with the song, with the Yahweh thing getting arrested, they both had a level playing ground. Maybe not from the same different location, but then they were both seen as upcomers at the time.
Yeah.
They've both grown individually. Naira has grown so big to a label under doing good for himself and everything. Zlatan has grown, obviously, so he can afford anything he wants. But then he has not cemented himself as Naira Marley is one person that you know, king of street of saying rubbish. Give Naira Marley. He has boys growing under him. Zlatan doesn't have one person you can say this is his boy that's growing under him like that, as it were.
Maybe you don't know. Zlatan's record label, ZANKU to the World Records, and then there's Ubers, there's Papi Snoop, there's Jamu Piper.
Yeah, Jamu Piper, yeah, true. But then, how has that growth been different to basically Naira and Zlatan? How do you think they fed up?
Everybody have different ways that they get to thrive in life. Let me artist wise, like individually, I would say Zlatan is in a better career space than Naira Marley.
Okay.
Because every other year Zlatan would always have one song or the other that you would say that, oh yeah, this is a smash. Last time Naira Marley had any thing close to that was coming. Is it coming? What's that of the song again? Are you coming? I'm coming. Are you coming? We see baby. Like I'll say that was like the last time Naira Marley had a smash. He's been dropping other songs, but then it's not just been it, for him, regardless of whatever it is. He dropped an album, he drops he's also making the efforts to do that. But then Zlatan on the other end is being consistent with this music. He will give us normal street lamba, give us good music, give us street he's been mixing everything together, and then they've been coming together for him. He has Obers is another really good, talented singer. He's good, bro. This guy is good. There was a time Zlatan also, tried to, work with Organ Network, another, really good guy from the East, at some point. There's also Jamu Piper, that is also, his ZANKU record. I think, maybe Jamu Piper is after Zlatan, I would say Jamu Piper is the biggest, guy that they have, in the label. Obers is doing good music. He has a lot of songs. He's doing well for himself, but then it's not just that mainstream peak, yet. Yeah. There's also, Papi Snoop, Alaga Dubo, who is also another one that is also in the label, and then he's also, making efforts, dropping, songs and all that. And then they also have a resident DJ Manuel, that is also there. So really cannot say that he has not made effort into wanting to groom guys or wanting to, support and show love to the guys. But then, I'll just say that probably the time, for these guys to be all big and all hasn't arrived, because once it's their time, definitely they will blow.
When it's your time, you will blow. Anyway, moving on from this, we saw where he moved on from the recent project, and obviously he dropped the Ologo EP. I think that came out on the 31st. I think it was a Friday. Friday should be 28th.
Yeah, 28th.
29th. Yeah, it came out on Friday, and it was an amazing one. Trust me. For the Ologo, we have six projects on it, 6 tracks on it. Ologo one, Let There Be Light, Seyi Vibez. That was an anthem at the time it dropped. Rara, Hasta La Vista was Zlatan Young John. He also has Jaboti, and obviously
Jaboti.
My Yoruba teacher should be flogged. You teach me in school. And then the last one, he had Odumodublvck with Jerick and Odumodublvck. Odumodublvck, we start with that. Odumodublvck snippet came out.
Yeah.
And it was looking like the best song of the week. Because for a snippet, we didn't see a Jerick on it. What we saw was Odumodublvck. This is the song. Yeah.
Tell them say Odumodublvck.
Yeah, but for the snippet, we didn't see a Jerick on it. What we saw was Odumodublvck and Zlatan into an amazing one. Because I remember we vibed with this song like morning, night, and it was looking like it was the best song of the week. But then the song came out, and then Jerry was on it, which took the other part of the song and everything. Zlatan said initially that he had to verse. Yeah. But what we saw was Zlatan taking one verse, Jerry taking one verse, Odumodublvck took like the hook. Like everyone even had more part of the song than even the other of the song. Amazing way. But then, from the snippets to what we had to this one, do you think it was a worthy match?
Well, along the line after that snippet with the model was posted. Yeah. They reposted another snippet that Jerry Connick on it. Yeah, the one that started with the kolo, like they were eating bottles. That was like the snippet that they posted with Jerry. And most likely, probably when himself and Odumo were in the studio. there was no Jericho in the pictures at that time. But maybe after listening to it, okay, maybe there's a space,
person,
for someone else to be on that one, and then okay, who is that person that is close, in close proximity to delivering, on this one? I think Jericho is, and then they had Jericho, come up, and then he did his own thing on that one. For me, I would say that Odumodu, Organigwe, as a song with Zlatan, Odumodublvck and Jericho is giving the same vibe it had, on the making. But then just because the making was more energetic, because I actually took time to listen to both again, and then I checked them out. The elements, all of the things that were premiered in the snippets were actually still in the song. Nothing was taken out. But then the energy, the vibe, because it was a behind the scene, it was just really, really groovy at that point. And knowing the fact that okay, this was how they came about the lyrics, the words, say, oh, Odumo, he talks, say, make I carry to Papito don't show. This one, now me pattern the beat. I tell him, say, I know, say, you go, chopper, organic way na God for you. Like, all of those things were, what created a lot of anticipation, for the song. And then, for me, I actually, really, really, smashed the song over the weekend. Like, it was on replay. For me, I think that was, like, my new favorite song, from Zlatan at the moment, because bro, easy to get friends like Adeleke, like David Adeleke.
Yeah.
That's another one catchy line from the song. For me, I'll say that Organic Way actually met up to the plans, the talks that they had. But I saw a couple of tweets before the song dropped. Odumodu coming out to say that when the song drops, he's going to do a lot of things. For me, I'll say that let's give it time. Let's look at how what happens next. I'm sure that there definitely will be a video for this. So when the video drops, then okay, proper. True. Now we are pushing the song, and then we are seeing where the borders is going to cross. But one thing that is for sure is the streets is going to love this, and the East, they are going to love this. We in the West, we are also going to smash and pop this. And then imagine this song coming up in the club, like it's going to be insane, because once it comes up, you're already moving. It just has that feel good vibe. The clef and everything on it just get you moving and popping. So I think that it's actually a really, really good song.
The first kid is actually saying that one is really a very, very, very cool song. But then that's just for organic development. But we have 6 tracks on this project.
Yeah.
Like I said, Jaboti, Hasta la Vista, Rara, Lebilize, and Ologo. An overview of all of them. Do you think he came through and represented this one? Talking about Zlatan himself.
Well, for me, I would have expected at least maybe 4 new songs. Like I wasn't looking at having Hasta la Vista or Jaboti actually on the EP. But I knew that Let There Be Lights, it's going to be there because that was the one before Ologo.
Yeah.
And then I said the EP is Ologo, definitely Ologo track, definitely will be on that one. So I was thinking that just those 2 and then the new songs. But then when it came out, I saw Jaboti, I saw Hasta la Vista,
Let There Be Lights,
Let There Be Lights, Ologo, the new songs being Rara and Organic Way. Rara is a cute song trying to say, oh, she talks, says Sakpadi Kadmi, Rara, I know they do, like Rara, like no for me. For me, I'll say that my thoughts, like I said, was 4 new songs and maybe 2 old songs. I was not even thinking that would go as far back as Hasta la Vista and Jaboti, but I knew that Ologo definitely, Let There Be Lights, definitely. But then looking at it, as the track, at the EP itself, I would say it's good effort, from Zlatan. It's shown that okay, guys, when it comes to consistency, I'm in this and I'm in this game, and I'm here for a while because I'm not giving up until it is over. It is not over until it's over. That's like what I'm getting here. And then it's been really, really a smooth ride with Zlatan. He's been pushing. The effort has been there, the energy has been there. So definitely it is another worthy effort from Zlatan. And their talk is really fresh, like showing
really, yes,
and everything, like lovely ZANKU to the world, symbol of hope. That's like a new ink that I just got. The recent pictures that he posted, I said that like okay, symbol of hope actually. Because when you go to Zlatan's throwback picture, we thank God for life.
Actually, if I were you, I would actually go back to swap pictures now and see why she thank God for life. But then, before I look this space here, still on this project, 4 old songs, 2 new songs.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's Zlatan being lazy at the moment? Because I'm going to drive you back to Rem as it were. The same thing Rema did on Ultra, giving us the Ultra project with a whole bunch of the former projects and adding just three.
Charm.
Or let's say 5. Let's even give it 5 because we've seen Holiday and Raising You in like some months ago, basically. So let's even give it 5 because Calm Down Remix actually came like last year, obviously. So given not just 5 songs, and then you feel like cumulatively that should make another different project of that. And coming of Zlatan giving us 4 old songs or 2 new songs to make an EP. If this trend
if you would want to leave Holiday and Reason You, then you
that's true.
leave.
That's true. Also
Let There Be Light.
So let's say Rema gave us 3 new songs. And Zlatan has given us 2 new sons. So as an artist, everything is a way of making artists lazy. So now I've done Timeless. So I now do 2 new songs. And I'm like, what should I put it? Timeless Deluxe, and I push it as a different project.
Well, there are different instances for this. For instance, it could be that this is the end of a certain wave of songs I want to do. Just like Adekunle Gold at some point was doing the orientation, they about 30, Adekunle Gold this and that. And then when you transition to Catch Me If You Can, you wouldn't expect him to drop maybe 2 songs from that album and saying you want to drop a deluxe for about 30 album. Like you guys be wondering, what's the question here? So maybe Zlatan is trying to move on to another phase and they feel like, are these 2 songs would match with this last phase of mine? And then the next project I'm dropping is definitely going to be a new thing. Rema also said that, this is like my last, was I can't remember the caption in particular, but it was more like saying that this is my, the last phase of this part of me and everything, enjoying Rave and Roses Ultra and all of that. So it could be a change in angle, it could be a change in dimension, it could be just a totally new way to go. Wizkid that we know before, the superstar Wizkid, the Ayo Wizkid, when Mid Lagos came, was a totally different thing. And then the Deluxe also further said that this is actually the new Wizkid that we are going to be enjoying right now. So it could mean that this is the end of a certain era. A new era, is unveiling.
So you don't think it could be a way to denote that artists? So don't think lazy artists can actually take momentum from this and start doing stuff like this?
If you want to be lazy, then it's up to you. But then whoever must have done something as a reason not to do it. So for me, I wouldn't want to say that this artist being lazy at all. I wouldn't agree with that.
Donifeski have made his thoughts on that one. He doesn't think that approach or that thought is actually can or should actually mean that the artist is lazy. It might just mean a different thought or procession towards what he or she wants to do in his career. Anyways, guys, do you agree with that? Or you have another way thinking or feeling about that one? Let me see it in the comment section. As a matter of fact, that section is a place where if you don't agree with what we just said, go there and say what you feel you think is true, but then do it constructively. It's not really cool when we start doing the back and forth thing. Coming from me, actually, it's like I came, but I'm just saying, guys, do it. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you guys on the very next one.
You see, like I came.
FC guys, I love you guys so much. Zlatan, Fresh Boy, thank you for doing Ologo EP, an amazing one. Organic Way is still vibing in my head, and I'm sure it's in your fans head and all of that. Guys, we'll catch you guys on the very next one. Stay safe, guys, and always remember, listen to Ologo EP. Thank you very much.